Marsha Blackburn of the great state of Tennessee, member of the Judiciary and Finance Committee. She is also a candidate for Tennessee governor. Great to have you in focus to start us off today. This is really critical. And for the first time, maybe he said it before, but I hadn't heard it. The president said, look, we're not going to call this a hoax. That affordability issue is real.
Indeed, it is something that we hear so much about. And bear in mind, the Democrats caused the problem. Under Biden, inflation went up to 9.1%. President Trump has gotten it back down. It's about 3%. He says costs are still too high. A gallon of gas, groceries, it is still costing too much. Housing is costing too much. And he's continuing to work to put policies in place that are going to provide relief for the hardworking taxpayer. And of course, as he mentioned, and you mentioned, the big beautiful bill with all of its provisions that will help to lower costs, save taxpayers money, put money in their pocket. That is going to kick in on January 1, and we are looking forward to it.
Well, I do want to say this about the healthcare situation. We have watched this kind of get kicked down the road time and time again. But now, do you think that we're at a point where the nation can see something done on it?
Indeed, they can. And we have our proposal that puts patients first and puts money in the pocket of patients. The Democrats want to continue to fund big insurance and to shovel billions of dollars to big insurance companies for the Biden-era COVID credits. They want to make those permanent. And we're saying, no, let's fix the problem. Obamacare is too expensive to afford. We all know why. It is all of the mandates. Should nuns have to buy maternity insurance? And the answer is no. Let's let people buy what they want at a price they can afford. And President Trump and Senate Republicans are doing that through health savings accounts, which all of your bronze tier in the marketplace could go into a savings account. And Harris, fighting the waste, fraud, and abuse. This program of the Biden COVID credits is rife. It is rife with fraud. We know there's 6.4 million enrollees in this that are fraudulent.
Ooh. That is a high number. All right, let's get to what's happening right now in Australia, and it has parents there saying that they are hopeful. The country's ban on children using social media is officially in effect right now. Across nearly a dozen platforms, no one younger than 16 is allowed access. Other nations around the globe are also considering this. Here in the U.S., some lawmakers have mixed feelings.
I don't know about passing a bill, but I do think it's destructive, and you see heightened suicide, you see lower self-esteem because you're comparing yourself to fake people. But I think it's a worthy discussion because it's having a corrosive influence on our society.
Well, American teenagers are facing a growing and horrific threat online known as sextortion. Predators gain the trust of mostly teenage boys and ultimately coerce them into sending intimate photos of themselves. Then the criminals threaten to expose those pictures unless they're paid money. At least 36 young boys have taken their own lives after being victimized in this scheme. 17-year-old James Woods is one of them. He was a high school senior and standout track star who was hoping to compete in college. His father found him dead by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Yesterday, at a Senate Judiciary hearing, his mother gave heartbreaking testimony.
Today, instead of checking on James' homework, instead of mailing him care packages to his college dorm, instead of cheering him on for track meets, I hold a picture of my son's photos that he never had a chance to see. Because that is all I have left. Stand up, do something, help us save lives. Please do it for James. Do it for every child whose name we never got a chance to learn.
And with that still hanging in the air, that audio, lawmakers on the committee called for action.
Do you all agree that we've, as a nation, miserably failed our children? That we have hearings and we talk, and we've done very little to protect them as of this date?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen to the young Americans whose lives have been lost and destroyed by predators. Put this bill on the floor. There is no excuse for further delay. It would be a travesty, inexcusable for this Congress to close out this year without taking action to protect our children.
Ms. Woods, as I said to you, I'm just heartbroken for you. This is a fear, an absolute fear that parents have because the sextortion schemes and the targeting of young boys. This is why we need to pass the Kids Online Safety Act.
We get it. We feel your passion. We hear the words. Why is it taking so long to move on this, Senator?
Yes, Harris, the legislation came out of the Senate 99-1 last year. We have Meta that spent $20 million lobbying against the Kids Online Safety Act. They hired a lobbyist, one lobbyist for every 6 members of Congress. They do not want to give up this revenue stream. They do not want to police their platforms. It is absolutely disgusting. And the reason Australia has done a ban and other countries are thinking about bans is because these social media platforms, these AI companies, will not work with us to protect kids in the virtual space. They are sick and tired of it. They have grown ill and fatigued with dealing with these companies. Our children deserve protection in the virtual space, the same that they have protection in the physical space. If you had a liquor store, if you were selling to teenagers, they would padlock your store. They would haul you down to the jail. They would book you. They would charge you. And you would have a hell of a time getting that store back open. But on the virtual space, our children are exposed to predators, to groomers, to pedophiles, to drug traffickers. They're sold alcohol. They're sold tobacco. There is no guardrails. There are no protections. We should pass the Kids Online Safety Act today, and we should make it the law of the land. If you damage our kids' social media platforms, you have to have safety by design. You have to open these algorithms. You've got to be able to have that toolbox to protect our kids.
Well, you know what? Parents need the help. Look, we understand as parents what our responsibilities are. We're not outsourcing that, but what you're talking about is giving us a tool in our toolkit too.
Absolutely.
You know, we need that too as parents to say, look, the law is behind what mom and dad are telling you right now too. Senator, wage the war. Thank you.
You got it.